kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? He'll hand it off. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I like where their head's at here on offense. It's 3rd and minute. Why not take a shot? I think you can still go for this on 4th down. You can catch the defense off guard, get a big play down the field. Even though it's incomplete, I still think they can go for this.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group.
He's got space, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start into this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to scramble now. He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40.
This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback, coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up first downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the best part is that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit. Once he gets the line to gain, he just steps out of bounds. That's A++ on the grade sheet on Sunday when you're watching the film. This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
With the catch, it's Reynolds. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And that run produces a decent game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That game makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Ryan. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
He's going to hand this off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Bringing it out, it's Harbor. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
He's going to take off. Breaking tackles. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on fourth down of this drive. They're going for it again. To throw, it's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Ryan. And he finds the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down short. That first down marker sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, this is the trend in college football. In this area of the field, it's 4-down territory, and they're able to get a nice conversion here and set themselves up with another 1st down. Now they can go down and get a touchdown.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
2nd down after that previous play. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop.
Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball inside the 15. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback with another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Back to throw. It's Ryan. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Fighting him off. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it and try to get the points. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Now here he goes. Across midfield. Across the 40. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
This offensive line just winning the point of attack. They are doing a great job opening up holes for this run game. And now it's just about executing, making somebody miss at the second level, and they get a big explosive run.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. To the end zone, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Tuttle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So Virginia Tech is in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Pounding away with the run game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And there's the handoff. Got an opening here. Breaks it. Here he goes. Muscles past the defender. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. And the running back takes the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. You want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. The field goal is good.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's a great start to this drive, and there's a lot of time left here. Clock stops when the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops when you get a first down. No reason to panic.
And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up 3rd down.
Chris, in these big environments and these big games, it's usually about the plays that are made that determine a game. But this one is about a play that is not made. I think we're going to be thinking about this one the rest of the day.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's a good pickup. Moving the chains, stopping the clock. Now they still have that timeout left. They need to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone in this situation.
And the Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. back to pass. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Gets loose. Throwing for his running back. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick.
Well, that is exactly what they needed, is to steal a possession here, down 3, and now just a few yards away from field goal range. Now you've got to be aggressive on offense. You pulled off the onside kick. Now it's time for your quarterback to make a throw.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that one's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.